Welcome back, everyone. And this is another version of my vision of what this 2016 new moon in Capricorn represents and what we shall do going forward and how we can endure the wonderful and the magnificent powers of these wonderful aspects and conjunctions and just everything in one, the whole universe, and how to just get it all inside of you and just feel it and relate to it and use it to your benefit. Welcome back to Heavenly Earth. My name is Antoinette. And like I always say, if you know of anyone who is interested in astrology or have any interest in any of my philosophies or any of my things that I talk about, just to wisen you up on my perspectives, share the video with your friends and your family. And even if it's not this video, it's some video so that we can all awaken and wisen up and our consciousness can rise. What's the use of keeping the information to yourself, right? So as soon as I learn it, I try to share it with you. And I hope that's how, you all are too. And I'm sure that's what's going on. I wanted to talk to you all tonight about there is a new moon, and the new moon is in Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is an earth sign that is very, very disciplined, that is very encouraging, very mature, especially at a young age. The Capricornians are very, very mature and stable and love structure because it is ruled under the Lord Saturn, planet Saturn, which is very, very like the time, the fatherly figure of all of the planets. Saturn is, they say, the most limit. It's like putting you into like a box, so to speak. You feel limitless. You feel like you're restricted in some ways, like you're just under heavy discipline. And my father is a Capricorn, and that is, I can relate to everything about the Saturnian energy and how it is, and it can be very, very hard, but at the same time, it's a very loving energy too. So let's not forget about the wonderful lessons that we learn with Saturn. So with Capricorn and the new moon taking place January the 9th, excuse me, 2016, it's going to have four beautiful stars aligned there, which is going to be the moon, the new moon, the sun, Mercury, and Pluto. Now, Mercury has retrograded, and when a planet is retrograded, it looks as if it's moving backwards. Now, you can do your research about it. It's actually not moving backwards, but that's just how it appears. Um, and that, to me, just has me believing that there's some things, because Mercury is I want to say the messenger, the one that comes with information very fast and very swiftly, and has all the right. It's like the delivery man, the postal, just here and really fast, and it's the air, it's that air energy. So with Mercury retrograding in Capricorn on this new moon, you have to think to yourself, okay, there's some things that I probably need to reconsider. Don't be so quick to speak. Kind of hold back on some of your words going forward with this new energy. You don't want to be the first one to just have so much to say, and I've experienced that plenty. You want to take your time with your words. You want to think about things, and you want to kind of go slow with it. Um, Not too slow. You want to keep up with things, but you just want to kind of redo anything that has to do with communications, maybe your resume, maybe anything, any little thing that you're sending out, recheck it because it can have an effect on it. Now, back to the Capricorn new moon. With the sun being there, the sun is shining a wonderful light on all of the whole planet in this wonderful winter season. It is shining its light here It might not be a bright light that you can see with your physical eyes, because remember, we're living in this physical dimension, and everything we think that is real or means anything, it's something that we can see. When on the other hand, if you use your third eye, which is your inner eye, and the eye that is connected to the cosmos and to the universe and to the higher self, that eye can see that the sun is actually closer to the earth, and actually know that its warmth is not something you're going to feel on the outside, but it's something you're going to feel on the inside. Now, the moon is also here, and it's a new moon. It's a fresh new moon, a new beginning, a new start. And with Pluto sitting here and being here and waiting here patiently for all the other planets to join, it's like a reunion. It's like a rebirth, and it's like a lady kind of in labor. She's pregnant, she's carrying the child and anticipating. Let's just say she doesn't know what the sex is going to be, if it's going to be a boy or a girl. And she's just anticipating, waiting, and wondering, I wonder what it's going to be. And, what am I going to name this child, this baby that I'm going to bring into this world? And with Pluto being here, that's the energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling this wonderful, it's kind of like an anxiety feeling, like I don't know what to expect, but I know it's positive. And the beautiful thing about Pluto is, just like I heard recently on another YouTube video that I was watching, it was like the lady mentioned, it's like Pluto is holding your hand and is taking you somewhere in Capricorn, and you can't resist it, you can't fight it, you just be led and just hold the hand and go. And if you want to be like a stubborn child, because remember, Pluto is at square with Uranus, and Uranus is very, very, I don't want to say a stubborn child, but I want to say the planet Uranus is very rebellious and is very into independence and into self-discovery. And if that challenges the outer world, oh well, that's the energy. It's like you're going to do what you're supposed to do for you. And if it hurts or bothers anyone, oh well. And that's the energy, which it can be good if you need that push for something that's positive. But if it's in a situation where it's going to hurt someone or it's going to affect your environment, you want to think twice about using that energy. I mean, it's there, and you're probably wondering, where is all this power coming from? Why am I feeling so bold? Well, that has something to do with it, and it's at war. The planets, they're not always at peace with one another. I mean, it's just like you and me, everyone on the planet. We're not always happy with one another, and we're not even sometimes happy with ourselves. But when you can see that, and when you can step outside of yourself and even know there's a battle going on within yourself, your spirit, and your flesh, then you'll even know that, wow, there's a bigger picture. There's something else going on outside of outside of the universe. But then you have to think back that the universe is inside of you. So change what's inside of you and then work its way out. And I know it's easy to say that, and I always say that, but let me give you an example of this Pluto and Capricorn for this new moon. With Pluto in my situation in Capricorn, I wasn't going to make this video tonight. I was just feeling a little bit lethargic, a little sleepy, wanted to take a nice hot bath and kind of soak and just meditate to myself and kind of dive a little bit deeper, and just kind of resonate with myself, because Venus is in Sagittarius right now, And in my chart, that's in my 12th house. So it's a little bit kind of reserving myself and kind of rejuvenating me. But I wanted to kind of do that tonight. I wanted to just soak it all up. But because Pluto is now in Capricorn, that shifted so suddenly. It wasn't even something that I wanted to do, but it's just something shifted within me where circumstances made a way and I had to do the video. So here it is for you to enjoy and to learn about. Something else that's happening on tonight, which is a very magical night, is Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is now in Virgo, and it is conjunct with the North Node in Virgo. So your South Node is in Pisces, and the North Node is in Virgo. I mean, if you're not familiar with North Nodes and South Node, I suggest you kind of research it. You find out what your North Node is, and you find out what your South Node is, and you get an idea, and you go from there. But the best thing to do is find out where Virgo is in your natal chart. Once you find out where Virgo is in your natal chart, then you'll know where I need to work on this Jupiter expansion. And because it's retrograde now, it's like, hold up, wait a minute. I have to recheck a few things. I have to kind of go back on details. Maybe it can't expand this way right now. I have to do something and slow it down just a little bit. Just take your time. Um, and it's beautiful because we can read these signs from the heavens and we can know what our next move is. And I always say, to my higher self, whatever words that I send out to the universe and to the people that are watching, please let it be for the best interest of everyone who is hearing it, so I can raise those up and raise myself up in the process. Because if it's not for the greater good of humanity, then let these words not be heard. But my intention is only for the betterment of humanity and to raise us up as one, because we are all connected. Yes, we're divided, but that's the beauty of it, because we're all unique. And that uniqueness, when it's put together, it's those pieces of those puzzles that just blend so wonderfully, and then we all go back to the one, at the beginning, the first word. So back to the new moon in Capricorn. I just want you to remember that this year is a year of intention. It's a year of intuition. Let's just put it like that. It's a year of you have a pendulum, you want to use your pendulum, that's fine. You want to use your gut instinct, that's where the magic happens. Use what is given to you. Use your internal GPS. That's what we call it. Use what the heavens have given you, and that is inside of you. And that's the intention for this new year, for this 2016 new moon intention. Set goals, because with Capricorn, yes, it's the planet of not planet, it's the astrological sign of reliability and setting goals, and it's the symbol of a goat, which I've explained in my last video. You might want to watch that one, talking about the goat. Every sign has symbols or creature animals. And the sign of Capricorn is the goat. Sometimes it'll portray as a sea goat with, sea creature on the bottom and the goat head on the top. But bottom line, it's that goat going to the top of the mountain, reaching higher heights. That is not just the message for Capricorns this year, this new moon, this wonderful winter solstice. That is the message for the universal world. Reach higher heights, but at the same time, be true to yourself. Be honest. Love yourself. And once you reach the top of that mountain, you're going to see so much. You're going to see the world for what it really is. And you're going to see where your labor took you. Have faith in yourself and believe that everything is for the greater good. And what else I wanted to talk about? Saturn conjunct Venus in Sagittarius. With Saturn conjuncting Venus in Sagittarius on this new moon of Capricorn 2016, you have to know that Saturn, like I said earlier in the video, is strict and very I want to say like like the father figure. Let's set goals, let's follow through. So straightforward. And Venus is the curve and the love and everything else. So Venus is softening Saturn and making Saturn see things in a different light. And it's okay, because sometimes I need to see things in a different light. We all need to see things in a different light. Animals need to see things in a different light. Um, you need a different light when you drive in the morning, early hours. I mean, just to put it in a different perspective and to see the world through different eyes, so to speak, is how Venus is influencing Saturn in Sagittarius. So that beautiful conjunction on tonight is magical. Um, be intuitive, keep your earthiness, love nature, because our answers, these people are going around trying to find out the answers of the world and why are we here, get back to nature, get back to self, and study the stars, because everything is connected and it's all connected inside of you. So that is my version of my new moon in wonderful sign of Capricorn, ruled by beautiful Saturn. And Pluto is there, the sun is shining a beautiful light there, and the moon is new there, and Mercury is retrograde there. So take it for what it is, enjoy it for what it is, and share this message. And I love you all. God bless you. And be at one with yourself and myself, and we are all connected. And let's get to those higher heights and reach those higher mountains together. Take care.